never gets old. Station my friends, welcome back to YouTube Cribs Nerd Edition. That's right guys, we're back for a new episode of YouTube Cribs. This week, Noggin Comics. That's right, Kyle and Nora have stepped up to the plate to show us what they have in their collection. So, Kyle and Nora, show us what you got.
This is the very first thing you see when you come walking in. And then we have all of this artwork down the hallway. You've got Venom and Carnage by Jamie Cooker. Wonder Woman by Jenny Frison. That's Nora in the background, correcting me. A lithograph of Doomsday Clock. More of Jamie Cooker's artwork. This one of all the Robins. You have Jason, Dick, Damien, and Tim Drake. Oh. Then this is the nerd room. This is where all the magic happens. You know, most people say it's in the bedroom, but for us, it's in here. So, as you can tell, we have a lot of Jamie Cooker stuff, and this was just a sign. Jamie on us. We went to he let us go to New York with some New York Comic Con, and this was back from Chicago C2E2 of what year?
2019.
2019. As you can see, he's got a Colossus, Wolverine, Cap, Superman, Batman. And over in the corner here, he's got Frankenstein. You're the Bob's Burgers fan.
Oh, not Tina, but the sister, and I can't think of her name. Louise. Hellboy.
Spider-Man.
Rick and Morty,
and Deadpool. On the door here, we've got a Marvelocity Alex Ross poster. At the bottom, we have a DC Daily that, if you look closely, is signed by some of the cast. We missed the show. It's a hell of a show. This was at C2E2 as well. Was it 2019? Oh, it's 2020. It's 2020 for the pandemic. And then here we've got some of our books, some of the comic related books. As you can see, the Batman, which I just finished. And then same as down here, more of the reference books. Games. But then down here, as you can see, you have the definitive history of Batman. Art of Hellboy, which Nora likes. Nora liked the Hellboy movie. I thought it was garbage. Spider-Verse, Aquaman, the X-Men anime series, Guardians, and then all the other reference books. Some of these were used to actually learn how to draw, which I haven't in a while. Then 75th anniversary poster of Wonder Woman, Stalic, Icon Rocket, hardware. And then, if you've seen the other videos that we've done this in, the Funko videos, we have an independent comic Funko Pops up here. You have Umbrella Academy, The Crow, the Hellboys. Underneath, you kind of got like this YA collection, or like the text, not text, but like a novel-sized books. Highly recommend the Helllock series. Michael Kingston, we've met him a few times, really cool guy. And then down here you've got all like the prestige format books and like the premium size books. Nora actually got the Kickstarter version of Nocterra that you see right next to Hip Hop Family Tree. And then these are some of the graded comics we have. We ended up buying a mystery box of how many mystery boxes would you say?
7.
7 different mystery boxes that consisted of all 3 Joker graded comics. supplies, portfolio, stuff like that down here. Then you have 7 drawer boxes full of all Batman titles.
Bat Family.
Bat Family.
Bat Family.
And then over in the corner here, you've got, 4 more of, I think, Wonder Woman through X-Men. And you're going to be asking yourselves probably right now, why do you have these boxes in the closet? Well, before we dive into the side over here, let's just dive into the comic books that we have. This is one part of our comic collection. Over here is another part of our comic collection. And then over here is another part. We have actually closed this room up almost like a square kind of type thing, where each side that you look has a comic book somewhere. We've also have in the corner of each book, we have like selected books. TKO Studios, they produce some of the best books. Sentient, The Pole, and Goodnight Paradise, some of the best ones out of there. My little Kirby collection. And then our little political section. We like some politics in our comics sometimes. Over here you got some more of those books. We just started reading Walking Dead.
In color.
In color, but we got the trays here. Just picked up All-Star Superman. Sweet Tooth. Read that whole series and the show came out. Hell of a series. Got into Grant Morrison's Doom Patrol after the show came out. Some more of these big books. You got the Etrigan and Clarion toy here. Our 100 subscriber giveaway that we'll be announcing soon. And then this comic book that a friend from school, when I mean school, I mean I've known them since like 7th grade, created for me on Christmas, knowing I was a huge Deadpool fan. And I probably kept it now for what, 5-6 years?
More than that.
More than that, yeah. And above all of this is this giant shelf wall of Funko Pops. Starting from up top.
You're gonna go through all of them?
Not all of them. Going through up top, we have these open pops. Most of these Spider-Man characters, and it goes into more of the Marvel Legacy. We just picked up that Miss Minutes and Ivana. And then
yeah. This one's fairly new too.
The Dr. Fate. You can see a couple of these sitting randomly out because we haven't found a place for them yet.
Yep, typical.
As well as for most of these collections.
Especially that Hobgoblin
and Doc Ock. And then you got some more open ones.
We've narrowed it down to mainly like DC or Marvel Funkos that we want, and then in addition to the Star Wars ones that you'll see. Whole different room that has the Star Wars pops.
Like some of these pops are rare, like we've only seen a couple places. Down here you've got a lot of the minis. Like these these advent calendar ones, which are too damn adorable to not pick up. Nora was huge into Aquaman when that movie came out, so she had to have every single Solidarity Jason Momoa thing.
Yep.
Some bombshells.
Yeah.
Venom Star Pops. Zombie. And then you get down here, and this is all the DC Pops.
Sparkly Batman.
Yeah, you got Sparkly Batman. You got Batman 89 Joker, Ratcatcher 2. You got Peacemaker in there in the back. You even got a Steppenwolf sitting back there. Mr. Freeze, one of my favorite characters. And I'm talking about, Static Shock up there, another one. Batman Who Laughs sitting back there. Nora loves Yara Floor.
Yes,
He's right there.
and Punchline.
And Punchline is next to her. But yeah, and then we've got like... You could honestly say that Funko Pop was the first thing that kind of got us collecting. And we haven't stopped. And a lot of people say this is like the Beanie Babies of our generation, which could be true, but at the same time, if you collect stuff that you like,
Pop culture.
It's pop culture. I like this little setup. It's the WandaVision setup. Wanda's falling off in the corner, so you can't see her.
She's drunk.
She's drunk.
Too much magic.
And then the last of the Funko Pops, at least in here, is this entire Batman wall. I like the Day of the Dead, Bane, Batman, Jaime, and then Jessica Cruz. And then it comes down to like all the Batman stuff. You got the BTAS anime series. Once again, another Mr. Freeze, the Bane, Joker. Some of these are the Comic Tom artwork you get. But then down here you have like
trades.
We have all of that for the trades. This is all Batman right here.
Bat Family,
Batman. You got some Aquaman up top because of the A's. If you can realize, we do everything about alphabetical order here.
Don't forget about Ace and Crypto.
So Ace and Crypto. Above these two, you have the Saga comics where you got signed by Brian K. Vaughan.
And
then you got the print that's signed by Fiona Staples and Brian K. Vaughan. New York Comic Con exclusive.
Yeah, it's just a print.
Shuri, signed by Nelly Okafor.
Yeah.
And then George Perez signed books. You've got Cyborg, Raven, Changeling, Beast Boy, Starfire, and then the first appearance of
Barbara
Minerva, who becomes Cheetah. And then the other side, you have Batgirl 9.8 of the Purple Rain homage. A couple of Comic Tom 9.8 and 9.6 exclusives. And then we have some commissions over here. You've got Mr. Freeze by Dave Wheeler, a Carnage and Spider-Man, done by Jamie Corker, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, done by Jamie Corker. If you realize they switched clothes, which when we first got it, we were like, something's off here. And it took us a while, and then we started laughing so hard.
You want to show the back?
That's fine.
Okay.
Dom Teague. And then Jamie did this cover for Chamber of Chills, which we really loved. I had to get it. And our pride and joy, Batman 121, the first appearance of Mr. Freeze at the time, Mr. Zero. This was actually given to us by a comic shop. Issues Needed in Apple Valley, Minnesota, who were all at fan football draft, and next thing I know, I'm not drafting well because I'm holding up Batman 121.
Yeah, because that was in a collection that my uncle was
selling.
Yep.
Greg Capullo signed Spawn, first appearance of Gunslinger, and the New Gods #1. It's just not in the greatest condition, kind of like the Batman 121, but I had to have this in the collection. We got Joker just peering out of the window. Stone Master by Aubrey Sittenson. Who backed that. This is back. A couple of Kickstarters where he backed. Butts and Seats, a Tony Schiavone story. Now over here we got more comics on the wall. Let's start off on this side. You've got Something Skin Train #1, signed by James Tiny Onion and Jay Lee. Death, signed by Chris Pacello, with some remarks. Greg Capullo signed, and Scott Snyder signed Batman. Motherfucking #1, signed by Danny Warren Johnson. The Unborn, signed by Frank Gurgle. Curse of White Knight, signed by Sean Murphy. I'm a huge Prince fan. You can't get in the corner there. But you got two Prince comics over in that corner. You have a signed female Furies.
Cecil Castellucci.
Yeah. You have a signed Omega Man, first appearance of Lobo by Keith Giffen. You got the first Static over here. Door to Nightmare.
Madame
Xanadu. And then one of Nora's favorite covers of all time. It's Chrissy Zulu cover.
It's really
Kind of beat up in the corner. Got stuck in a little short box. We had to get that taken out. Back over here, we got a couple of these Comic Con prints. You got Peacemaker and Eagly, Mr. Freeze, Spider-Man 2099, Null, and Catwoman. And then the last couple comics on the wall here is you have a signed Jay Lee. Is that no Frank Cho?
Frank Cho.
Yeah, signed Frank Cho. And then this beautiful Santana cover.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now on to the next room, right?
Now we're in the bedroom here, and this is all Star Wars. This entire room, but I think one picture is all Star Wars related. Right here is Nora's Funko Pop collection of Star Wars, which is not the only Star Wars Funko Pop collection in the apartment. Out of all these on this wall, what's just your favorite one? If it's not General Grievous, then you're wrong.
I think. Oh, you're coming up on it. I think one of my favorites, to be on the spot, is this R. Singh one. Mm-hmm. She's underrated. Sorry, you got Goose in the corner here.
Oh yeah,
Hondo.
Goose.
You got Hondo Anaka here.
Oh yeah.
You have a
That's the
Kyle's favorite porg.
I hate porgs, by the way. So if you ever want to give me someone I don't like, give me a porg.
Yeah, you got my little loft cat.
Yeah. And then recently you got this, which is this cool.
Darth Vader.
Yeah, the comic style one.
Yeah.
And then of course she's got some omnibuses of Star Wars down here. This is our treasure chest. It's covered. This is some of the key comics in our collection, such as Ultimate Fallout. Huh?
Go up there.
Then over on the side here, this art is done by Francine Delgado.
Yes. I can't remember who this next one's by, but it's really pretty. Princess Leia.
More Jamie Crooker artwork.
Thrawn.
Cool story about this is that he delivered. We didn't even order this. He was doing this and he sent it to us, and we're like, what the hell is? Why we get something sent by Jamie? We open it up and like, damn.
I can't remember who did these two here, but you had Bo-Katan. No, you ordered them for me, and then Ahsoka, which are like watercolory, and then up here is another Jamie Coker. His Villainous Villain series of Darth Vader with Kenobi.
Yeah. Well, she's got a very cool Batman Joker one that we need to pick up.
Yeah, go check it out.
Oh, wait, look at more Funko Pop.
And then if you back up here, you can get my Legends bookshelf. Non-comic books, but you got comic books on the bottom there. Yeah. Dark Horse, mainly. Mainly some Dark Horse books, some epics. Hard to find some books. Got a little Grogu, and a little Boba Fett. Now
if you're asking, like, hey, is something for Kyle in here? Yeah. This.
Some pins.
Pins.
Which I need to fill up more.
Yeah, most of these pins are from Spark of Hope.
Yeah, our awesome friend, family.
Yeah, my cousin. She does
makes pins.
Like those top ones up there.
Yeah, check her out. Here's our Saga.
Our non-Star Wars area here.
Except for that plushy goose over there. And then
let's wrap around real quick. Get some. There we go.
Ooh.
She has more Star Wars stuff.
It never ends.
This is all canon, isn't it?
Canon shelf with some comics down there. Oh. As well as some other comic boxes of single issues.
Another Jamie Coker thing.
Yeah, wait for it. It's a light box. Yay! That's so cool.
And then the final thing. Oh wait, there's more.
Yeah, there's more.
So
you got a little Grogu. You got this is by Aunt Lucia, and he signed it. Then you got some framed comics. You got Adventures Kenobi. You got Peach Momoko's Yoda. Peach Momoko's Rey. You got Keeve Trennis variant cover version, and then another High Republic version cover. The way up top, you got David Nakayama cover that's signed by Charles Soule. And then right next to it is Danny Haas's Ahsoka. And some awesome figures that are above our bed. Yeah, that's the Star Wars nerd room.
So in the hallway, when you walk in down here,
Otis Frampton.
you see the first Ernest Frampton thing, which this is like one of the first art prints I remember getting for the apartment.
Yeah.
He was at one of our local conventions in Source Comics. Our good friend Dennis Fogan, he did this. It's based off his book. Some Mike Zeck artwork, signed by Zeck. More Stan Lee and Jamie Cooker did this as well. I love this print. And then we have a signed Christopher Priest Nakia up here. When you meet Neil Adams, it's not exactly what you think you became meeting Neil Adams, but Nora had to get Jason Momoa. I passed up Superman Muhammad Ali for this. And then another Jason Momoa Aquaman. Nora's obsessed. Let's hop into the kitchen here because this is where things get a little crazy. Up above everything in the kitchen are more Funko Pop. And we're about to get to it. This right here, not Black Manta, Timon, was the very first Funko Pop I ever got.
That's
what started it all. So.
Whee!
And then you get over here and you got this really cool print. Brent Skullhoven, I think his name is. Sorry for that glare. When we had the Minneapolis riots that happened, he got this. He captured us the day after it happened. There was seriously a guy dressed up as Spider-Man
Cleaning up
the
streets.
And then you got Christopher Jones right here. Of course, we had to get a Batman calendar.
Some cute little wall art that your sister made.
Yeah, my sister made this artwork for us.
The random.
A random Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Then you hop into a living room. My little work area for work. But just messy right now. But then we have some 9.8s. You can see them. 3 Jokers. With a signed print by Jason Fabek. It's leaned a little bit, so if I do that, it might look right. I just got my Ted Lasso signed to the corners of belief. If you watch it, you know what you're talking about.
Nope.
Then over here we got statues. This Harley Quinn one we won. It's based off the animated series, not the Batman animated series, which is behind it. It's Batgirl and Harley Quinn. But no, the Harley Quinn animated series. The Joker from the Batman animated series. The Merciless. A black and white Harley Quinn with Batman and Joker. Batman 66. Banks behind it. It was an Ogran bank.
That's a bust.
The banks, the Black Panther banks here. This is
Leave it for me.
Leave it right here. It's bust.
Joker.
That statue. One of my first statues I picked up was this Deadpool at GameStop of all places. The Judge Perez Raven. Thanos Punisher. Deadpool bobblehead and the scene from the Batman when he's pushing Joker off the ledge. But all this is on top of our omnibus collection. Which?
The hardcover
omnibus. Just recently got the first compendium of Milestone and the What If. I don't know if you're watching this, T, and you'd be like, yeah, what if? Hellboy, Morbius, that Deadly Hands of Kung Fu omnibus. Wild Ass Man, Swamp Thing, Batman, Batgirl, 2 Batgirls, Wonder Woman, Lucifer, Force Word. The Dark Side War Saga was just one of the best Justice League stories I've read. All of Invincible Saga, all the good stuff. More Star Wars posters right here.
Movie posters.
And then we have the black and white toys of the action figures.
Above our AC.
Above the AC. If you live in Minnesota, you need to have your AC on or your heat. It doesn't matter. You're not gonna have a day with nothing going on.
Another Frank show. Harley Quinn.
Then you wrap around here into a living room. you have more Funko Pop. As you can tell, we got the recent Madam Web and Darkseid, which is awesome. I've had that Batmobile for as long as I've been collecting, I feel like. Oh. And then A.B. Walker. It's the artist of that.
He's a local guy.
He's a local. I'll be like his art.
I forgot the Wayne Manor and the Hall of Justice.
But we dropped Alfred.
Yes.
And then we have more statues over here. You've got the Drowned. You've got the White Knight from Batman. You have the Batman Begins statue.
You can see our faces.
Batman Damned. Batman Who Laughs. Batman's Baby Darkseid. And then the Wonder Woman. These two dudes are from the God of War statue that we have. And then this is another Jamie Coca piece. This is the biggest piece that we have in the building. Yeah.
In our house.
In the house. This is the first thing you see when you're in the living room, basically. Down here, you got a Dennis Cowan. Oh, not Dennis Cowan. Bill Sienkiewicz work for The Question. On the other side of the fireplace, you have Harley Quinn by Jamie Palmiotti and Amanda Conner. You got some Wonder Woman statues. You got Amira, Poison Ivy, Big Barda, Mara, and the Wonder Woman off in the Bombshells collection besides that Mara. And then you wrap around over here. So when we talked about that Batman 121, this also came with it. Nora is a huge fan of Batwoman and Batgirl, not to mention Batmite and Ace. We got a Poison Ivy down here. Got a Batgirl in the corner. Got a Miles, which is like one of the few Marvel statues that we have. And then on the floor, because we didn't know where to put it, we have another Batman statue. Over here he's got a TV on, but you got some Hellboy statue print right here.
Can't remember who did that.
Andy Braz looks like.
Yeah.
Did that. And then some more Donny Hans artwork.
Danny Haas.
Harley Quinn, Joker. And got some Sandman statues out here too.
Death and Morpheus.
More Christopher Jones work from Young Justice, which we still need to watch the last season of. Another Jamie Cook piece of Joker, Punchline Harley Quinn. Another one of his Batman Who Laughs. Then you got some Dustin Nguyen stuff here. Another one of those Saga prints, signed by Fiona Staples and Brian K. Vaughan. Some more of those Comic Tom prints you get. Another Dustin Nguyen that I personally think this is my favorite piece of his is of Mr. Freeze.
Victor and Nora Freeze.
Sean Murphy. More Sean Murphy. Arthur Sadine, I think is how you pronounce his name. From Marvel Zombies, he did that. Dustin Nguyen again. Frank Cho. More Frank Cho. Then you have Jamie's Carnage. I always forget this guy's name. I feel really bad for this artist. We met him at a small show in Minnesota. But
I think it's Michael Eichley.
Yeah.
I say.
I just love this one. It feels like it came out of a comic book. They got Francine Nagato's Batgirl, which remarked down here. One of the nicest people we've ever met. Chrissy Zulu, which we didn't get that signed, did we?
No.
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, what's his name?
Ryan Kelly.
Ryan Kelly's deaths. A random Spawn Venom. Then Into a Spider-Verse that we got from C2E2. And then the last piece that we have is a Greg Capullo signed Scott Snyder from, what's this? GalaxyCon.
Meet and greet.
This is for Death Metal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's for metal.
And that is just a example of what's in the house. We have a condo. There was so much more, but we'd be here all day if we talked about what was in those boxes and every comic book that we have. I mean, if you want, here's our video game collection down here with some more Funko Pop. A very dusty God of War statue. And more Funko Pop.
Oh, we forgot those.
Yeah, we've got these too. Our McFarlane toy line.
It's pretty dark.
It's pretty dark and dusty. And then right next to it is more Funko Pop.
Star Wars.
This is the end of Nora's Star Wars collection.
It's never the end.
Oh. These are like the Funko Pops she likes the most because from the Clone Wars.
Yes, this is one of my favorites too. The glow in the dark Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But yeah, that is our place. And we call it our little geek haven, you should say.
Yeah.
Every corner of this place has got something that's comic book related or movies related over here. But as a goodbye, we're just going to have you sit on this Joker as he laughs and says goodbye.
Thanks for watching.
Goodbye.
I don't even know where to begin. I love the beginning of how you entered in there and we're showing off all of the art on the walls. But man, I gotta give you heat for not knowing who Tim Drake was. And Nora had to step in and tell you who that was. But man, that was an amazing nerd cave. Like, I enjoyed every single moment of that, Kyle and Nora. It was just freaking fantastic. Do gotta give you props. Ace. I like Ace more than Crypto, but I loved the Ace and Crypto. Both of them were fantastic. Kyle, you know I love that What If. But that Spawn, that Greg Capullo signed Spawn, first Gunslinger Spawn, been loving Gunslinger Spawn, so I definitely loved that cover. All of the amazing art pieces up on the wall, all of those sign pieces, those were freaking fantastic. And in the Star Wars room, definitely loved the baby Grogus. Loved the baby Grogus the most in that room. But I loved how you transitioned into that room as well. Like, no, we're not done. We're moving to a new room to show you a lot more. And I loved when we got to the pops. There were so many freaking pops. And I loved how you can hear Nora in the background being like, are you going to show them all? And Kyle's like, yep, and shows them all. I loved it. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this YouTube Cribs and what was your favorite part. Also, or you can just go tell them over on Instagram. The link is down below, as well as their YouTube channel. But that was just fantastic. Thank you, Kyle and Nora. You guys brought the heat for a YouTube Cribs Nerd Edition. Alright guys, I'm going to get up on out of here. Hit that thumbs up on your way out. If you're new to the channel, subscribe now. And hit that notification bell for future videos. Station, and as always my friends, stay nerdy.